Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Lili Hartono. I'm from Lampung, Indonesia. Now I will present my paper. The title is The Development and Change of Tapis Lampung Cloth. Introduction. Tapis cloth is one of the traditional craft that is superior in the region and is well known to the wider population. Tapis cloth is a traditional woven cloth that is both a source of pride and distinguished featuring of the Lampung people. Tapis cloth is a cultural product of the Lampung people that is used to meet physical and spiritual needs. Tapis cloth is a cultural product of the Lampung people which is unique, beautiful, complex, and requires high craftsmanship. Tapis cloth has evolved and change in the response to change in the context of the supporting community. As a result of this development and change, in response to cultural change, the characteristics of Lampung in tapis cloth have also been subjected to change. This is some example of tradition Lampung tapis cloth. Methodology. The research was designed with the descriptive qualitative data and the interactive analysis method of qualitative data. Sociocultural approach was used to assess the extent of change and development in Lampung Tapis cloth. The source of data for this research are the place, event, information, and document. The data are collected through observation, interviews, and the literature studies techniques. The accuracy of the data is determined by the triangulation of data source. Discussion. Tapis cloth as a traditional work must continue to adapt, change, and develop in accordance with the dynamic of social and cultural change in Lampung society. Tapis cloth's evolution and change are classified into 5 stages. Number one, tapis cloth as a personal expression. Tapis cloth craft for the people of Lampung arose from the creativity of Lampung women, which was manifested in the combination for the color strip of the basic cloth and the decorative motif applied. Every girl will strive to create the most beautiful tapis cloth possible based on her ideas and concept. This shows that the production of tapis cloth is driven both internally and outwardly by personal desire to be beautiful, as well as the presence of customary rules that psychologically reinforce Lampung women motivation to produce high quality tapis cloth. Lampung women's personal expression on tapis cloth is embodied in the motif selection, motif composition, color composition, and the yarn pattern selection. Number two, tapis cloth as community expression. Tapis cloth in the resort of Lampung girls embroidering in when they reach adulthood. When a girl gets married, she is required to bring a tapis cloth as an attribute to be given to the husband's family, which has become a custom passed down from generation to generation into custom of the people of Lampung. A girl who diligently weaves lapis cloth is perceived as a good woman and deserving of prize in Lampung custom. This is stated in Article 12 of Kitab Adat Kutara Rajaniti. This is example of the function of tapis cloth from the social aspect, symbol of social status. If female makers are capable of producing beautiful and high quality tapis cloth, not only do they receive prize, but so does their extended family because they are perceived as skilled and successful in educating their children. The tapis cloth making skill that Lampung girls acquires when she grows up, continue after marriage and pass down from generation to generation to her daughter. Number three, tapis cloth as an economic activity. Making tapis cloth began as an expressive activity in fulfill personal beauty needs, as well as a social activity, Economic need became the primary reason for making tapis cloth as the times progressed. Tapis cloth as a cultural product has a high economic value. This became a great opportunity, which later gave rise to a variety of commercial institutions such as showroom, souvenir shop, boutiques, and so forth, all of which aim to market tapis cloth. External factors include the presence of distribution, government institutions that assist in the training and promotion, as well as Badan Usaha Milik Negara (BUMN) and private that provide capital assistance. Internal factors include the uniqueness and beauty of tapis cloth that have been recognized and accepted by the market, the existence of tapis cloth design, and the growing number of tapis cloth artisans. Change in product from motif, colors, materials, and manufacturing processes, as well as development and change in aspect of its activities. This is some example of Tapis Lampung cloth souvenir product. And number four, Tapis cloth as cultural identity. Although it is called a woman cloth, Lampung Tapis cloth has a distinct motif and technique seen the decorative motif in applied with embroidery system. Lampung's local government in attempting to elevate tapis cloth as a cultural identity based on its uniqueness. The government is putting a lot of effort to establish tapis cloth as Lampung's cultural identity. Several activities were carried out, including the Lampung Cultural Carnival, the Tapis Carnival, and the construction of various monuments and the decoration of the city with nuance of flutes. Tapis cloth has been widely accepted by the community as the Lampung region cultural identity. The number of young people who wear tapis cloth products is change and development in tapis cloth have inspired the younger generation growing interest in the cloth. Tapis cloth products are no longer limited to sarung. They can also take from the dresses, t-shirt, shirt, bag, heart, wallet, and other items. As a result, tapis cloth product can be used at any time by anyone and any place. The advent of tapis cloth motif based on region icon enhances tapis cloth originality and promotes its image and cultural identity. Tapis cloth in appointment in identity of international event. Some example, a new creation of tapis cloth, and number five, tapis cloth as mass cultural activity. Tapis cloth products are becoming more diverse and they have tremendous economic potential. As a result of this situation, numerous parties are attempting to harmonize their vision and mission in order to develop it. One of these is the Krakatau Festival, which has become a routine feature of the government against since Lampung Governor Negeri. This event is a model of how the art and culture field may work together with tourism. The community enthusiasm of abuse the invitation were booked out one day after they were announced of social media. This demonstrates how upbeat and eager the community is about participating in this event. The government also welcomes bloggers and photographers to take part in the activity. This is so that the Krakatau Festival may be promoted more widely in these communities. Tapis Carnival has transformed the tapis cloth from folk art to mass art in an indirect way. The festival is not intended to increase the quality or beauty of tapis cloth. Rather, it is designed to brand tapis cloth as a trading commodity through to the use mass media and mass consumption. Some example of tapis Lampung cloth as modern clothing. Conclusion: tapis cloth as a means of expression oneself Internal factor include creativity and motivation to meet the needs of beauty, and external factor include high economic capacity because natural wealth in the form of spice has triumphed. Number two, tapis cloth as a social expression. The level of difficulty and complexity in making tapis cloth is an external factor, while the presence of customary norm that legitimize is an external factor. Number three, tapis cloth as a commercial activity. The internal factor are the market's recognition and acceptance of the tapis cloth uniqueness and beauty. The tapis cloth designer and the growing number of tapis cloth artisans. While the external factor are the existence of distributor and government institution. Number four, the capital cultural identity and sectional factor include the rise of tribal sense in the Lampung area and the designation the tapis cloth as intangible cultural history of Indonesia. Internal factor include the creativity of designer and artisan and the uniqueness of tapis cloth. Number five, tapis cloth as a form the mass culture. External factor include government institutions, state-owned enterprise, private institution, and the mass media. While internal factor include the presence of creative design and the beauty of tapis cloth was from are increasingly diverse. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.